trial that could set a gun law precedent resumes this morning in Milwaukee. 2 police officers shot in the line of duty are now suing the owners of a gun store. They claim that it was negligent to sell the weapon used in the shooting. Adriana Diaz has been in the courtroom for this trial. She's with us now from Milwaukee. Adriana, good morning.
Good morning. The question is whether a store that sells a gun used in a crime can be held liable in a civil case for the harm inflicted on the victims. In this case, 2 officers who were shot in the face.
At that point in time, I thought I was going to die, and I wanted my family to know that I loved them.
Milwaukee police officer Bryan Norberg took the stand Monday, recounting the near-fatal 2009 shooting that left him with devastating injuries.
It felt like somebody had ripped my bone and my teeth right out of my mouth.
Fellow officer Kunisch was shot multiple times. He lost an eye and part of his frontal lobe. Surveillance video shows the officers confronting Julius Burton just before he opened fire on them. In their lawsuit, the officers claim the weapon Burton used was negligently and unlawfully sold by Badger Guns. According to the charging document, in 2005, 537 guns recovered from crimes were tracked back to Badger Guns, which ranked as the #1 crime gun dealer in America. Burton, seen here standing in this surveillance video, was 18 at the time. The legal age to buy a gun in Wisconsin was 21. He allegedly paid a friend, seen here signing the paperwork, to buy the weapon for him. The officers claim the gun store knew the purchase was illegal and conspired with the friend to change his answer on a form to claim falsely that he was the actual buyer of the gun. The gun salesman testified last week that he didn't realize what was going on.
The last thing we want to do is put a gun in somebody's hands that's going to commit a crime.
Legal experts say the officers face a very high bar to win their case and will likely need to prove criminal behavior on the part of the gun shop.
Who is responsible when a criminal pulls a gun from his pocket and at point-blank range fires at a police officer with the intent to kill him?
In opening statements, the defense argued that gun sellers cannot be held responsible. President Bush signed a law in 2005 that shields gun manufacturers and dealers from civil liability resulting from the misuse of their products by others.
I wouldn't be shocked if there were a jury verdict in this case that favored the plaintiffs. But then the question would be, would that jury verdict hold up on appeal?
That law protecting the gun industry in civil suits was passed with bipartisan support a decade ago, reportedly after lobbying by the NRA. Yesterday, Hillary Clinton said she'd get rid of the law as part of her plan on guns. Today in court, doctors are set to testify. The second officer who was shot will take the stand later this week. Nora?
An interesting case indeed, Adriana. Thank you so much.